Hello and welcome to a brand new week here on my channel. My name is Samantha and I am going to be sharing with you some lip products today. Now, a little while ago, Revolution launched their matte lip collection. I think I shared with you two videos and I will link those down below, and you will be able to see all of the lip swatches for the whole collection of the matte lip products. But last week, I think it was either Wednesday or Friday, I can't remember now. I think it was Friday actually. They actually launched the other three finishes. So I picked up a couple of shades and I'm going to be sharing those today. If I like them, because I've already got my eye on another couple of shades, I'll be picking those up, and of course I'll share those with you as well. So I've got a few products to share with you. I'm going to be incorporating one of the matte lip products, and you'll see why in a moment, as well as a lip liner. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. I love lipsticks. So when Revolution launches a brand new collection, I'm all about it. And of course, I had to pick up a few shades. Now, what I'll just share with you first of all is this. So this is the Revolution Matte Lip. This is the collection that they already launched a few weeks before last week's launch. So this is what it looks like. So it's in the regular packaging, but the difference with this is that this is frosted. It's a little bit frosted, a little bit different. So if you haven't seen those two videos, of course, I'm just going to show you around this. So you've got the Revolution logo there, and of course that it's matte there. You've got a black lid, and on the lid it says R, of course, for Revolution, and then the shade name is on the bottom there. You can just about see it. So this one is Chauffeur. There is a reason why I'm incorporating this into the video. Now I'm just going to swatch this one on my arm. Now, I really like the applicator. It's like a doe foot material, but it's very thin. It's at a slight angle, and it really works beautifully to line your lips and then obviously to fill them in. But it is beautiful. I also love the scent of these. To start with, I thought it was a little bit strong, but actually it is absolutely beautiful. And if you don't like scents within your lip products, then don't worry. Once these have been applied onto the lip, that scent goes. You don't smell it any longer. It's only when you go like this, basically. Or put your nose to the tube. Yeah, so if you don't like scents and you don't like the scent, it does go away. So really like these. In fact, I love these so much that I've probably not used anything else apart from Greatest within their Renaissance collection. I just love these so much. They last, they're comfortable on the lip, they don't suck the life out of your lip. Just amazing products. But I had to mention that because obviously it's within their new collection and their new range. So that's the Chauffeur shade from their matte collection. I will just try it for you. I'm just going to have to get some wipes. Here we go. I'm glad these were nearby. I've used up all of my wipes. Here we go. I'm just going to get one of those out. So I'm just going to apply this and then move on to the other shades for you. So you'll see how easy this applicator is to apply. Love this. So if you're like me, some of my outline of my lips is a little bit not all there, basically. Some of it's missing, and I find that this applicator is the easiest to apply. It really does give me that beautiful line. There we go. Just so easy, so beautiful. The product just glides on. It dries down fairly quickly, but not too quickly so you can't put your lips together and make that move around to wherever you would like it to go on your lips. But yeah, I really love it. And of course, I've chosen the shade Chauffeur, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, these do dry down a little bit deeper than what you see. Not much deeper, but just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. and they also last, like I say, on the lip for a long while. They're absolutely beautiful. They also work with a lip liner. They're just absolutely stunning products. So when they released some other finishes within the range, I had to pick them up because I love these so much, these matte lips. So like I said, this is Chauffeur, beautiful. And when I applied the product, yes, I could smell that scent, but it's gone completely now. I can't smell it at all. And it's not now dried down. No stickiness. It's a beautiful powdery finish, but it's not that kind of finish where it sucks the life out of your lips and makes your lips look really dry. No flakiness, nothing like that. Just a beautiful product. Also, I feel like I can move, when you talk, my lips don't feel like I can't do that. Like I've got lots and lots of product on there. It just actually feels very, very comfortable. So, and that's why I love it so much. So I'm just going to take this off. Now I'm using just a cheap wipe from Primark, but it removes beautifully with a hot cloth cleanser or anything like that. Now I'm just going to use my foundation brush just to go over the top, as I always do. Now I've shared with you obviously the Chauffeur matte lip. I'm also going to share with you the lip liner Chauffeur as well. If you have managed to pick up this lip liner or your Superdrug still stocks it, absolutely fantastic. I would bulk buy. I have asked Revolution and they got back to me and said that yes, these should be making a comeback. So yeah. Be very patient. I hope that they're going to bring it back. I mean, I'm absolutely obsessed with this shade, so I really, really hope that they do. So, yeah, I'll just swatch that beside, just so that you can get a little bit of an indication of colour. Okay, so that's the Chauffeur matte lip, that's the Chauffeur lip liner. Okay, now moving on to the brand new products, and I thought I'd incorporate those two extra products in there because I think it's very helpful. If you've already got that Chauffeur lip liner or you're able to pick it up, then well, I would bulk buy, to be honest. Okay, now we have got this, and this is the Revolution Creme. I don't know if they're calling it lipstick, but on here it just says Revolution Cream Finish, I suppose. And I also picked this up in the shade Chauffeur. So this is very reminiscent of another brand. But I thought I would pick everything up in the shade Chauffeur, and I have got another shade also to share with you, just because it's the one that I know works for me. Also, I've not seen any other videos on this. Revolution hasn't released a video sharing all the swatches. Haven't seen anything, and I must admit that I do find purchasing from websites a little bit tricky, especially with brand new products, because I need to see them in action, either swatched on my arm or swatched in a video. Just makes it a little bit helpful for me. This is why I am posting this. I've only just released these and I know that you'll be interested in them. The doe foot applicator with the cream finish is just like your regular doe foot. And also I will just show you the difference with packaging. So the first one, the matte product, had it's a longer tube and it's like clear with some frosting to it. This one, it's, I suppose, just showing you the product on the outside. I suppose. I haven't got any of the others, so I don't know, but that's what I'm assuming. You do get, again, a black lid, and on the top of the lid, again, is R. And on the base is the name, I think. Yeah, the name. So this is Chauffeur. Okay, let's swatch this. In fact, I'm just going to smell this. This one has got, oh, that smells gorgeous. It's like fruity, a bit like a tutti frutti, if you know that sweet from the UK. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now when I swatch it on my arm, so this is the matte finish, this is the cream finish. Again, it's very opaque, but it is creamy. It looks creamy anyway. Obviously I haven't tested it on my lip, but yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's test on the lip. Oh, that was so easy to apply. It just, oh, it was effortless because it just glided across the lip. It feels a little bit, I suppose it is like it says on the packaging. It feels very creamy, but it's a little bit, it's not too moussey, but it's got that kind of thicker feel to it. Oh. I'm going to say something now about the other brand, because the other brand that looks exactly like this is of course NYX. I'm obsessed with one shade from that, which is very, very similar to the shade Chauffeur. But what I will say is that that formula seems a little bit drier. This one feels very creamy on the lip, very creamy. It's also very weightless on the lip as well. It feels absolutely beautiful. And again, just as the matte version, even though you can smell that scent, oh, actually, I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like strawberry bubblegum. Oh, yeah, that's what it reminds me of, strawberry bubblegum. Oh my goodness, I love this. I think it's very inexpensive. I can't remember if it's £3 or £4, but I think I'm going to have to pick up more shades of this. This is beautiful. I love the matte version, but this, oh my goodness, it's outstanding. Absolutely beautiful. Very comfortable if you don't like that full matte finish. This is like, I suppose, a satin. It's in between, so it feels nice on the lips. It's not matte, but it's not really glossy. It's beautiful. Oh, obsessed. I'm going to have to pick up more of these. No, it doesn't dry matte on the lip, so it is, you know, as it says, a cream. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to move on to these. I'm going to show you this. So this is the Revolution, and it doesn't have anything on here, but it's one of their new matte lipsticks. And again, I picked up the shade Chauffeur, and I can tell you that the packaging relates to the shade inside. So this is Chauffeur. So what you get is, you get, again, it's like a satin finish. It's not matte, but it's not glossy. So this packaging part here is satin. Revolution logo there. You get the R there again. You also get a black glossy like rim there, or ring round it, and then this end piece here is clear and it shows you what's inside, so the shade. So if, like me, you've got a couple or more than a couple of these, you can store them that way up and or that way even, but if you store them that way up, you're going to be able to see obviously which shade you want. And then opening it up, it's your regular lipstick. You know, there's nothing, you know, it is just that it slides in and then you just twist it like that. This one has got a very faint fruity scent to it. I'm just going to have a drink. I'm so sorry. Over the last couple of days I've had terrible earache and I've had a sore throat, so apologies. And I've brought my drink so I don't have a coughing fit Goodness, I can't even speak now. Okay. So let me swatch this. I can't speak, I can't think. I was actually feeling quite poorly yesterday and didn't even think if I could actually film today. But really pleased that I feel slightly better today. Okay. So this is the matte finish lipstick. And this is in the shade Chauffeur. So that's what it looks like. I had to swatch it a couple of times. It's certainly not as opaque as these two here, so I'm going to be quite interested as to how it looks on the lip. So yeah, it's definitely got a little hint of a fruity scent, but nothing as powerful as the first two lip products that I shared with you. So let's see what this looks like and how it applies. Okay, so that is the lipstick applied. It feels matte, but it's got a little bit of a creamy feel to it as well. Really like that finish too. It's not... it's hard to explain because obviously I want to give you all of the information, but there is a slight creaminess, but it is matte. And even though it's matte, it's not like a liquid lipstick where it dries down and you've got like that powdery finish to it. So if you like that powder finish where, you know, it dries down completely, then these are your best bet. If you like that kind of matte creamy finish but it doesn't dry down completely, then this will be your best bet. And then if you like that matte finish but it doesn't dry down but it's not going to be as creamy as this, then the lipstick, because and it feels quite a thick formula but in a nice way. I really love that as well. I love that colour. It's not too much. I've got my eye on a couple more shades of this actually. Yeah, so that's Chauffeur in the lipstick version. Actually, I'm going to keep that because I want to try something else out in a moment or two, the last product. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. I must say, Chauffeur works really well with the products and eye look and everything that I'm wearing today. I think it's an all-rounder. Okay, I'm going to move away from Chauffeur and I picked up this. I was a little bit overwhelmed, I must say, by the new shades. And like I say, I would find it really helpful with Revolution if when they release something, there was a video attached to that on their YouTube site so I could make a much more informed decision about what I was purchasing. But I found it very, like I said, overwhelming. There were so many shades, I wasn't sure which one to go for. And now I'm already thinking I should have picked up more. But anyway, I picked up this one, and this one is called White Wedding. So I picked up Chauffeur being very neutral, and then I picked this one up because it's quite pink. So this is much more of a pink. Let me just pick the lipstick up again. So this is Chauffeur, this is White Wedding. So exactly the same packaging. You've got that satin feel there. You've got the Revolution logo there and that black shiny band, as well as the clear piece there showing you what kind of a shade it is. So then this is what that one looks like. So this is White Wedding. So let me swatch that beside Chauffeur. And again, it's that kind of lipstick where I've had to pop it over the top. With Chauffeur, I had to do it 3 or 4 times. With White Wedding, it was twice. So let's try this one on. Again, a little bit of a fruity like scent. Beautiful, love it. Okay. Again, I need a lip liner really. Obviously I'm showing you these without a lip liner, but I have pigmentation that is a little bit straight. That's why sometimes it takes me a little while. I thought I wasn't going to like this. I thought, had I made a mistake? Really, really, no, I've missed a bit here. Oh yeah, love that. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful shade. You know when you purchase something brand new, never seen it before, haven't seen anything swatched or anything, you think, have I made a mistake? Oh, it's pink, but it's not, you know, I can wear it day to day. It's absolutely beautiful. So that is White Wedding. Again, it feels exactly like Chauffeur. No difference between the pair of them, you know, being different shades. It feels, in fact, actually it goes better on the lip. It covers the lip much more opaquely rather than an arm swatch. But yeah, really, really love it. It feels matte, but there's a little bit of a sheen to it. Oh, love that. Very spring. I'm definitely going to have to pick up the other shades that I really want to get hold of now, but that is beautiful. Be better with a lip liner because, like I said, my lips do not have a defined edge on some areas. But oh, I'm really pleased that I picked that up now. Okay, comes off very well with a wipe as well. Okay, now for the last finish, and I've left this till last because I think I'm going to show this on its own and then over the top of the Chauffeur lipstick. So again, I picked this up in the shade Chauffeur and it was the Revolution Sheer Finish in, of course, Chauffeur, and it looks like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you all of these kind of products side by side so you can get an idea of the size. So this is your matte, this is your sheer, and this is your cream finish. Okay, I'll just pop in the lipstick as well so you can see they're all lined up, but they're that size. Okay, so you've got the lipstick now there at the end. I wanted to show that to you. So I was really surprised actually by this because I felt that this was probably going to be the same size as the cream, but it's not. It's a lot larger. So very, very pleased with that. I would actually tell you how much you had in there, but I've taken off the packaging and it looks like it was all on the packaging. So apologies about that. That's why I think it's good to show you the size. So with this one, a little bit different. So this is clear. This reminds me of something else, but I can't think what brand it is. You'll have to let me know down below. So this one is clear here, glossy, with of course Revolution and then sheer. You do have again that black shiny banding there, and you also have a glossy lid this time. So they're all different, and you will be able to, obviously if you keep them in a drawer like me, you'll be able to know and grab the one that you want because you'll know the difference. So I really like this. It's a little bit bigger also in the size of it compared to the other two as well. So yeah, really like that. So there's also an R there, so like the rest of them. And I do hope I showed you it on the lipstick as well, but that's got an R there. And let's open it. I've not tested any of these products. I've done it all on camera, but I only got it this morning anyway. Okay, again, that fragrance is followed on through this one, and that is your applicator. So very similar to the matte product. Okay, so Love that scent. Oh my goodness, it's so edible, and this shade is beautiful. So of course I picked up Chauffeur. I'm getting so excited now, forgetting what I've said and what I haven't. So let's try it on. Now I've got to show you a swatch, haven't I? Oh my goodness, I'm so eager to get it on my lip. So there it is, swatched. So obviously ignore that one. These are all of the Chauffeur shades. And of course that is White Wedding. So, but everything else is Chauffeur. So I'm assuming that this one is going to be, in fact actually, even though it says sheer, it's still opaque. Didn't go over that only the once. So really pleased with that. Let's see. I'm eager let's get it on the lip. Really, really pleased with this. Now I'm not a big fan of glossy products. I hardly ever wear gloss. I love much more of a matte lip. But what I don't like about gloss is that, and I'm still in the mindset that gloss is so sheer that you can't see it. And I don't know why, I just don't like it. But this, it's got gloss to it, but it's got the colour. Oh, love this. It feels beautiful on the lip. It's also not over the top glossy, but it's glossy enough. Oh, it feels gorgeous on the lip. It's also not very liquidy. I've had glosses before where they feel like they're just going to, you know, run off. It's not like that at all. It's not over the top opaque, but there is some colour there. Oh, I suppose it is opaque, but the sheer is a little bit lighter. Looks a little bit lighter on the lip because of the glossiness of it. It is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now what I want to do is just show you how it works over the top of the Chauffeur lipstick. So I'm just going to get, again, the Chauffeur lipstick, just apply that. I've actually got some dryness on my lips. Obviously because I've not been feeling 100%, and this lipstick, even though it's matte, it doesn't make that dryness really stand out. In fact, if anything, you can't see it anymore. Okay, I'm going to now pick up the sheer version in Chauffeur, of course, and just pop that over the top. And there you have much more of an intense look. So with these two, it gives much more of an intense kind of stronger look. And then if you want the sheer look that gives you just that little bit of colour but with a little bit of a glossy look, then obviously this is the one for you. But I really like that I've picked up a whole collection in one, in the shade Chauffeur. So, oh, just love that shade. It just works, doesn't it? Oh, and my lips don't feel dry anymore, and they didn't. I must admit, I really like this lipstick. The formula is just beautiful. Even though I have got that dry, I've got a dry patch here, it didn't show. Oh, love this. Beautiful. and looks beautiful for summer. Okay, I'll just go through the products just to quickly say, because obviously I like to give you an all-rounded kind of review and first impression and all of that good stuff in one video. So with the matte product, I would say if you like your matte liquid lipstick, then you might want to try this. This lasts all day. It smells beautiful, but that smell does not transfer onto the lip. It goes straight away. Actually, you can smell it from the applicator, but it goes. Really like the shade range as well with these. Absolutely beautiful product. Works really well when you ombre the lip. Absolutely gorgeous, and it just lasts. It doesn't peel, doesn't dry out my lips. It is just a beautiful product, and it made it into my monthly favourites. That's how much I love it. Okay, the next one that I tried was this, the Revolution Creme. This is absolutely beautiful. It is a stunning product. I really love this, but this, well, it's definitely up there with that matte. It's got a I don't know, it's drying down on my arm, so it is a matte product, but in a cream formula, much more comfortable to wear on the lip if you don't like that matte feel. But I don't know, even the matte finish is comfortable for me, but this is beautiful, and I'll say it again, it's not as dry feeling to apply it onto the lips as the NYX product is. Yeah, it's much more creamier than that. It's got a little bit of a moussey texture, and I love it. And again, I really love the shade range. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, next we move on to the two lipsticks that I picked up. So I went for these on purpose. I wanted a neutral. Obviously, it's a no-brainer for me to get Chauffeur, so I got that. Absolutely love it. I also really like the fact that you've got the same shades in each formula. So like me, you can apply one over the top of the other. This one is really, it's matte. They're calling it a matte lipstick. I'm sure they are, but it feels really comfortable to apply. It works beautifully on the lip. And even though I had to double or triple it up on my arm, when I applied it on my lip, I didn't need to do that. One application was enough. Absolutely beautiful. Didn't feel dry. Again, didn't cling to any dryness on my lips. And it felt amazing on. It's like a comfortable matte. It's matte, but with that comfortable feel to it. Absolutely love it, and I love the packaging of all of these as well. Then, of course, I tried White Wedding. Again, really impressed with this, because this is a brand new shade for me. And yeah, I really loved it. It's a pink, but it's not, it works with my colouring, and I just love that. So if you want a pink that works with your colouring, if it's similar to me, then you might want to try out White Wedding. Then, of course, I tried out the sheer version, and I'm not a big fan of gloss, but I really like this. I've obviously been talking now for a few minutes with it on. It's not stringy. It's just so comfortable. I think they've done an amazing job with all of these formulas. In fact, you know, sometimes you look at a range where they've got different formulas and you think, you know, I'm going to have that, you know, you hand pick them to work for you. But actually, there's not one of these formulas that I don't like or didn't like when I applied it. It feels beautiful, works absolutely perfectly on its own. You know, if you want that lighter, sheerer kind of feel, or if you want to pop it over the top of a lipstick, it works to give that glossy finish. Love it, absolutely love it. I love the simplicity. Still can't talk because my throat feels very swollen at the back, but yeah, the simplicity of the packaging across the board, love that. I love also the price range. I think the matte lipsticks are £5 and the rest vary between 3 and 4, I believe. I'm in love, absolutely love. I'm always looking for new lip products, and I think Revolution have really hit the mark with these. So there's the whole collection. If you can get your hands on this, grab it if you see it in your Superdrug store. So that's the lip products that I wanted to share with you. I hope that's helped. Like I said, I wish Revolution would post a video of swatches of these, because it made it very difficult for me, especially with the new shades. Now I've seen more shades that I would love to own, and I think I'm going to grab them, and then of course I'll be sharing them in another video. So yeah, I hope you found that helpful. I'd love to know which finish you liked the best, which product you think you like the best, and have you picked any of these up? And if you could recommend some shades, I would be so grateful. But yeah, I just hope it helps. It's so much more helpful to see a product on someone than it is to see a little splodge on a website, because you know, websites can be a little bit tricky to follow, you know, and real life is easier. So yeah, but like I said, I would love your recommendations. I will of course be back tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm still feeling okay. And of course, if you are brand new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. But I think I'm going to now go and put my feet up, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.